Hey, what's up, boys? This is Contango coming at you from Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. And today I wanted to do a hopefully short video just to show you the new map print that I recently got done. This is my Axis and Allies 1940 Global Alternate Universe game. And so I've got here laid out, this is the new map on the bottom, and up on the top is the old version. So just recently got some copies of the new version printed. I should say the new and the old version, there's no change between them in terms of how the territories are laid out or anything like that. So if you've already got a copy of this map printed, no need to worry about it changing the gameplay or anything like that. It just changes to the way that it looks to hopefully make it look a little bit better. So let's talk a bit about what's changed. The old version, as you can see up here, I printed it on 3mm PVC. So it's a hard piece of plastic. It's cut into two. You can kind of see the cut in the middle. That's just so that I can transport it in my car. Otherwise, the board's too big. So yeah, I got the first one printed on PVC. The new one is printed on vinyl, so it can just roll up and be shipped, go into a shipping container. So that's one difference there. That's just a choice you make when you're getting it printed. What do you want to have it printed on? So no change to the map file for that. I guess the second change is the original. Let me back up a little bit here. You might be able to see this better. So there's a little bit of a size change. I think I printed the original according to the out-of-box dimensions for the original 1940 Global game. The one that I printed on vinyl is slightly bigger than that. The dimensions, if I recall correctly, are 72 by 33 inches, and so a little bit of a size change. I guess the main difference is the colorization on here and just the textured look. So on the old one, it has the texture there for the most part, but it's a lot more muted, harder to see. This is actually a bit of a print error here. If you look at Italy, it just looks like one monocolor, and that's a big issue I've been having with getting this printed. Is it seems that the software or the printer, when it gets similar colors, it seems to like to coalesce them down into one monocolor. And so that was happening with a lot of the especially darker colors, like the German black, the Italian brown, and French blue. Yeah, so I went through, I think, about 4 different test prints of this new one before we got it to a point where none of that was happening. The other issue was the colors you see on the screen when you're creating this kind of thing and the colors that come out of the printer are always a little bit different. And so there were some changes there, especially, for example, the blue for the French was coming out of the printer as basically a purple. So there was very little difference between the neutral league territories and the French territories, just the way that it was coming out. So changed the shade there. You can see a lot different of a shade of blue, and it looks a bit more vibrant. The biggest color change was to the pink of the pro-Axis territories. Pink is not really the right theme for this kind of a game, so I made a change there to a bit more of a teal color. Yeah, so just a lot of different shades. Haven't done too much on this side. Let's move over here. Yeah, so just different shades. The Japanese orange is a bit different, and the texture is a bit better. The Anzac gray as well, just a bit more vibrant on the new version. Yeah, so otherwise, the only change, actually 2 more changes to talk about. One is you'll notice on the old map, everything here it's just labeled city, city, city. Same over here, city, city, city. So we've, on the new one, named all of these cities. So we've got here, for the UK, we've got London. For the French, we've got Paris. We've got Berlin, Munich, New York, Ottawa. I don't need to name them all, but you get the picture. So that's change. We now got city names, so we know what we're talking about. And the last change, at least the last change that I remember making, is in the older permutations of this game, we were doing something special with bombers where they didn't have a defense value, kind of like a transport. And so you'll see here on the battle board, the bomber is back to the traditional rules with the bombers. They defend at a 1, and on the old version, the bomber was not present. So back to normal. That's the general theme. We're trying to keep it as close to, G40 out of box as we can. So yeah, so that's the map. Just wanted to show you how it looks now, colorization changes and so on. So when I picked this up, I also got them to give me some shipping containers. So it came in a shipping container. I'll just quick show you that. So this is kind of how it comes, like so. Yeah, so if you are interested in getting a copy of this, you could get in touch with me. I can give you the contact information of my print shop, and I'm sure they'd be happy to print you one for a similar cost to what I paid and ship it to you. I paid in Canadian dollars $70 for the map and $5 for this container. So 75 Canadian plus tax. We have sales tax here, and then plus shipping. But yeah, if you wanted to get a copy, I could get you in touch with them. I'm sure they would ship you one for hopefully a similar price. They might be giving me a reasonable deal because I've dealt with them in the past, but I don't think they would go too much higher. It might even be the same as what they gave me. So yeah, 70 plus 5 for the container plus tax and shipping. So if you're interested, let me know. I can help you get in touch with them. Also, if you are interested in getting a copy of this map, I'm thinking about doing in the near future a contest, we'll call it. Basically, you could put your name in a hat for a draw to play a game against me, and if you beat me, I would send you a map for free. Now, to be clear, it would be I would play one game at a time. So if you put your name in the hat, I would draw somebody to go first, and if they beat me, they would get the map. It's not that I'm going to play every single person who signs up, and if 20 people sign up and 10 people beat me, I'm not going to send out 10 maps. It's just going to be one map. But if you are interested in getting a copy, you might want to give that contest a try. So stay tuned for more details about that. I just need to think about that a little bit more and decide to actually go ahead with it. But hopefully I will, and there will be an announcement about that in the near future. Yeah, so hopefully this was interesting to you, and the new map looks good. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to come through on the camera, but hopefully good enough. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thanks for, if you stayed this long, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.